Get him!
That's an homage to the hit film The Young Master by Jackie Chan. I recently revisited that movie and I forgot that this was an actual scene and something that really inspires me, and I thought I would share it with you guys. How's it going, gamers? It's me, Hexloom. How you doing? Well, I'm back. Big shout out to FOBTAC, by the way, for taking care of the intro last week. I really do appreciate that. So go give him a follow if you can. ZChum was supposed to put his link in the description, but of course he didn't because he is the spawn of Satan. I'm surprised, honestly, though, that ZChum even allows anyone else to have links in the description. It's time to play What's in My Pocket. That's what's in my pocket.
That's what's in my pocket.
You guys ever wonder what a sign language podcast would be like? Anyways, we got a good show for you guys today. Have a good day, guys. We'll see you next week. Every Thursday.
Go.
I did it wrong. It was me.
No,
Seemed like we were all.
no, it seemed perfect for me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It seemed pretty terrible for me.
Yeah.
You know what else we can do?
I think I was ahead of
No,
everybody.
no, no. I think it's because there is delay, so like we can't.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah, but what we could do is each one of us could just like say a word in an order, and that way you can see the wavelengths. Like,
Sure. You want us to count to four?
The
Who's
clap,
going first?
The clap is fine.
okay,
That'll be
all
just as easy.
right.
I like
Hopefully-
that this is 1 minute and 30 seconds of us
Yeah, I
trying
really.
to figure this out.
Can we keep this in?
Yeah.
we should.
have we have to sync up the audio from now on because
Hex, show this.
Zencaster's all fucked.
First off, okay, can we start? Can you do the intro? ZChum?
Welcome, yeah. Welcome to the gamer hole. I didn't come up with a good intro this time. I
That's
woke
okay
up.
because Hex will do a good one. That's what I wanted to talk about. The last one, FOBTAC did a beautiful job stepping
work
in
of
there.
art.
And
Really? I just saw it.
What if
Oh,
we
so
have
good.
like a rotation where we allow just random content
No, I
creators
think
to
we
make...
have FOBTAC. I honestly think we hire FOBTAC to do it every time. Like Hexloom and FOBTAC will come up with something every time because FOBTAC has like a million different guys and a million different voices.
He sure does.
He will do it. He's amazing.
Honestly, I thought that was actually Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
I was. When he said no, it's really FOBTAC. Between the roller skates and like everything, like it was pretty convincing that was the
I
real
thought
Arnold.
Hexloom
And
went
I know
out
about
and-
Arnold.
paid Arnold Schwarzenegger with his own money to get him to do the intro.
Yeah,
I know. I thought
Arnold
that for a second,
Schwarzenegger
yeah.
is his uncle, so he just called in a favor, right?
But yeah, the FOBTAC lore goes deep. By the way, if you guys don't know, everyone go watch him. He's cool.
He's the best streamer.
He is.
Period. So
Anyway, so I missed last time, and it seems like you guys talked about a lot of stuff. You guys didn't
we
know
talked about all the stuff that we knew would piss you off,
Mhm,
and
I
that you'd
noticed.
have a lot to say about, and actually be able to weigh in on, and every like the whole cow thing and farming and all that shit. We waited till you weren't here to talk about, and then
So-
he sent a bunch of angry DMs
Yeah,
to
so
our
that's-
group chat. About
He was
it.
very,
our group
very
chat.
upset.
I'm just raging at them in our group chat, like, you guys don't know what you're talking about, all this stuff, right? And first off, the medical thing, when you guys first started with that started
He's also
me
a
off,
doctor.
right?
Kings is a doctor farmer. So
I'm a doctor farmer, yeah.
yeah.
And professional athlete.
I have
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
12 PhDs and a couple MDs. No, but that the medical one started me off, and then the whole farming thing really got me going. But then I was typing, and mid-type, I'm typing for a good minute, and then mid-type, ZChum or one of you was like, yeah, King's just gonna be pulling his hair out right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's gonna be sitting there typing, "This is wrong. This is stupid. You guys are idiots."
He's all like, "My God, they knew." They knew.
Yep. So that was an interesting one. Thanks for Omid for covering. That was nice. I mean, it's
Yeah,
a
that
nice
was
little
good.
fresh thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mead was a good guest.
Great guest. Great guy.
Great guy.
Love
Yeah.
that guy.
Now
Good
I think
guy.
he's going to be addicted to Chivalry too. Now that it's fully out, and
I
The
love that
Sword of the
fucking game,
Morning
dude.
the
has.
Sword of the Morning.
Yeah, dude, I played it quite a bit the last couple days myself.
Dude,
That is a good one.
I've gotten so used to making Tarkov videos that I forget how easy it is to get footage in games other than Tarkov.
Right. When you
I
don't have to
played-
run around for 45 minutes to get your footage. Yeah.
I played 3 matches before we played poker yesterday, Aqua. I played 3 matches of Chivalry. And I filled a folder with like probably 80 clips. Because it's
Yep.
just like constantly somebody like getting pinned to a fucking wall by a ballista or like
Yeah.
or some dude chopping your head off. Yeah.
I can't wait to see what you do with
Yeah.
that footage. Honestly,
you heard it
like-
here first, kids. ZChum new video coming quicker than his Tarkov.
Dude, I
4
finished my
months.
I finished my Tarkov video, but I
Mhm.
refuse to release it until Tarkov isn't a dead game.
Well, let's do a bet. If we get this video right here, if it gets 100,000 views, you'll release it early. What do you
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
think?
As long as if
Look, go
this
tell your
gamer
grandma.
whole episode.
Tell your friends. A lot of friends. It's gonna take a lot of friends.
Yeah, you need like
About
40
the game
friends.
hole.
Get this video.
Or just one very dedicated friend.
Yeah. If everybody who watches this shows it to math time.
He's pulling
20
out the
friends.
pulling out the fingers.
For every 1 view we get, show it to 20 friends, other friends, and then we'll get it.
Just show it on your phone. Be like, you guys have to watch this really funny video I found, and make them sit there for an hour.
Someone
watching.
just go into your local Best Buy and put it onto every single computer.
Speaking of views and numbers and all that shit, I'm fucking pissed off, man.
Oh.
Oh. Before we say that, should we mention the members thing that we swapped over to members?
yeah,
instead of
okay.
Patreon? We swapped over to members instead of Patreon, so if you want to support, the join button rather than going to a third-party website to put your account details in.
It's all on YouTube now.
All
and
on
we got
YouTube.
exclusive episodes, the occasional live stream. Every Thursday, we do this episode public. For,
And then
you
a
know, for-
secret episode for
Mhm.
only the
Yes.
cool members.
then a members only
Mm-hmm.
where we're
episode
much more
where
laid
we-
back,
where we
relaxed.
talk
Yeah.
about much more interesting subjects.
That's
Yeah, and
actually
it-
where
Not
the
really,
real gamer
but
hole is.
Anyone that is currently Patreon, there you get free month, so you don't have to worry about being a member.
That's
for a
true.
month
for
and
the
then-
next like 20 days. Yeah. you'll
right for the next
continue.
20 days.
Yeah.
And
All right, now move on.
Patreon,
Why are you angry?
Okay,
Aqua?
so I'm pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
On Twitter this morning, I looked at my Twitter and I was like, hey, I reached 50,000 Twitter followers today.
Mm.
And then, like, I looked at Twitter again, like, while I was having my breakfast.
Everyone
and I
unfollowed
lost like 60 followers, and now I'm back
Yep.
under.
Yep. That happens.
Pissed off.
It says 50,000
I felt what it's like to fly near the sun, and then
I like
just-
when people do the I'm almost at 100K thing, and then people will just start unsubing, so that way he never.
Aqua,
Yeah.
you're at 50,010 right now, buddy.
What? It bounced back up?
Yeah.
Ah, very swag. Okay, we're back, baby. All right, I'm
We
not
did it,
pissed off
guys.
anymore.
Yeah.
No longer
Wow.
angry.
Yeah.
Hey, follow me on Twitter. Just kidding. Nice. All right. Maybe it was a bug or
Yeah.
something.
No longer upset.
All right. Well,
I'm out of stuff to talk about.
I'll
Yep,
start
that was
off.
it. That was it.
I don't feel real great. I'm kind of tired.
I was gonna say you don't look
Uh-huh.
great.
I've
You
had
look
a
like you look
journey.
tired.
I've had a journey over the past 36 hours. About 48 hours ago, I decided it was time to get vaxxed, so I bought a plane ticket to Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
And And then getting ready for that, well, me and my girlfriend, we were going together to get it hooked up. I was gonna sneak her up there and get her vaxxed on the U.S. dollar. Fuck the man. But so yeah, we had priced some places. Dallas ended up being the cheapest place to go, which like I was born in Houston. I grew up in Tennessee, but Houston's not very cool, and Dallas is way worse. And so I was not real thrilled about heading to Dallas. Sorry for any Dallasites out there.
10
but
guys
that city
living in
sucks.
Dallas listening to this are like, where's this fucking Dekie guy? Get off.
It's okay. Our Texas viewers are mostly from Austin, so we'll be fine.
Okay,
Austin
then
is
Austin's
very
gonna agree
cool.
with me. Yeah,
Austin's
Yeah,
pretty
fuck
swag.
Dallas. Where my Austiners at?
Well, the thing came down to I'm not looking to go to the U.S. twice.
Right.
This is a very long story, so you guys buckle up. There's a lot
I'm
of
ready.
different things coming in here. I'm not looking to go to the U.S. twice, so I needed the Johnson & Johnson, and I was going to go like a month ago, but then they pulled it off because like girls on birth control thing, and then they put it back on, and since then I've been looking for it, and like this day, like a couple of days ago when I bought the ticket, I was like, I'm just doing it. I'm doing it. We're going. So I found like this relatively cheap flight, even though most of them are pretty expensive compared to usual. I was hot, but I was gonna fly out of Mexico City at 3 a.m, arrive at Dallas at 6 a.m. But considering of the symptoms you get after you're shot, a lot of the time, most people, especially ZChum Kings, know. I was all like, I don't want to stay there and then get sick and be stuck there feeling like shit when I need to fly back. I was like, I need to get back in the same day before I feel bad.
Yeah.
So I fly
there, shot, and then flight back in one day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I only bought the ticket like a day beforehand, so I didn't have a lot of time to plan.
How
for
long
other
is that
things.
flight?
It was 2.5 hours.
Pretty long. Okay.
So we leave at 3:30 in the morning. We get there at 6 in the morning, and then I scheduled my appointment for 9. But I'd heard that's kind of iffy on the scheduling thing, so I was like, we need to make sure that we have enough time to get this done. I don't want to leave at like 12 or like. So I was like, we're leaving at 9 p.m.
Yep.
And
it hit you before you left.
No, it all worked out fine, except for the fact that my girlfriend then learned that her passport was expired.
Oh, fuck.
And there was also the fact that I've been illegal in Mexico for the past year. I was supposed to leave Mexico back in April of 2020, according to my visa, and I didn't.
Bad boy
So
over here.
I'm a bad boy.
Dekie is a reverse illegal immigrant.
I've been on the run for the past
He's an illegal
year.
emigrant.
Dekie heard about
That's
the border.
what he is.
He heard about the border crisis and was like, "How can I fix this? I'll just go there."
Let me do the reverse.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to leave, and I didn't because COVID was at full swing at that point last year, and the government had even been like, "Yeah, just don't." But and I was like, "Okay, I won't." But then later on, they had been like, "You need to go fill out these forms, blah blah, do this to get an extension," and I never did those forms.
Real bad boy.
So I was straight up like I was doing it wrong. I actually went like 3 months ago. I went and like talked to the immigration office, and I was like, "Hey, like, this is kind of my situation. Can I like maybe do those forms?" They were like, "Yeah, you could have done those forms a year ago." And I was all like, "Oh, okay, well, never mind. Then I'm just gonna leave before you guys go, put me in a cage." So I did that. So then I all within, we had about 12 hours. Her and myself, I had to go to the immigration offices. I had to pay them a fine, talk my way out of it. I paid $40 for being in Mexico over a year against the rules.
That's not bad. $40.
Wow, compared
$40
to what we do in
was
the
my
US,
fine.
pretty
The
cool.
lady at the immigration office, she is all like, "Okay, you overstay, that's fine, not a big deal." And then she's like, when did you last leave the country?" And I was all like, I entered the country last time in November of 2019. And she's like, "Oh." And I was all like, "Oh shit." I was like, "This is gonna be bad." And she's like, "All right, it's like 500 pesos." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I worked that out. Tanya ended up having to go do all this other stuff. We talked to anybody and everybody from every different organization that deals with passports in the game. and she got a passport printed in about 12 hours. So congrats to her on that. Very hard work. And then we flew out of there. We got there at 6 in the morning. We went straight to the place, and we got our shots at 9 a.m. And then we realized that we were stuck in Dallas for another 12 hours.
Fuck.
And that was it. We sat around Dallas.
But Tanya did get one as well?
Oh, she did, yeah. We both did.
Yeah, because I was going to say, like, states, I don't think my state's doing it yet, but, like, states around me are just anyone that shows up, they don't care. You don't have to do, they don't even care your paperwork.
They'll give that shit to anybody.
They'll give it to anyone right now.
Yeah.
If you want it, you get it.
And she didn't have to, like, show her ID or license or anything? Because she doesn't have an ID or license or anything, right?
She does from Mexico.
Yeah, but they don't.
They didn't ask for it,
and they don't care anyway.
No,
like,
they
New Hampshire doesn't care. It doesn't matter where you're from. If you just show up, like if you're an international student or however you're here, they just give it to you. Like
I've had it with these illegal immigrants stealing our vaccines.
Well, that's the thing.
They come
it's
into
like
our country and steal our vaccines.
Well, Texas is throwing them out anyways because people don't want them. So why not give them to anyone that shows up?
That's true.
You're
also,
right.
at night, like if you go at night, at the end of the day, they go bad.
Well, it
sort
depends
of,
on
whatever.
It because the ones that I have, like the one that I had, goes bad in August. Once they put it into the syringe, you only have 20. You have to do it by midnight that night. But like in the bottle, mine went bad and goes bad in August. So it's not like it was gonna go bad. But once they put it in the syringe, then they have to get rid of it by midnight or whatever, right?
I preload that. You know, the same policy works at Dunkin' Donuts when you go late at night. They just give you free donuts. It's very, very cool.
Have you seen those videos on there's like a million videos on TikTok of Dunkin' Donuts workers like at the end of the day just dumping hundreds of donuts into the garbage. Like
my friend used to work at one, and that's what we at the end of the night, like he'd do the night shift. We would just go in and he'd just like give us whole bag, you know?
That's where I learned this. Yeah. My friend used to work there too. We'd just go every night and get free donuts. But also like every food place does that.
Yeah.
So much food is fucking wasted. It's insane.
Well,
like look at a grocery store. What?
I think Dunkin' Donuts is the worst one because they don't cook their donuts in-house anymore. They have it delivered. And then they never want to touch them anymore. Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts used to have it made in the place, but now I don't know if it's everywhere, but my state, it's delivered every morning. Like they don't cook it there. It's just here you go. Put it in your little warmer or whatever the fuck it was. Okay, we're good.
Like every coffee shop outsources their pastries pretty much.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's just fucked. And then, like, what are they going to do at the end of the night? They're not going to hold that for the next day.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just now thinking, how does Starbucks make those, like, McMuffins they sell when there's no, like, grill in there?
It's all microwave. That's what it is. I'm sure that's how it is.
And they want, like, $15 for that? Like...
Yeah, they want a microwaved thing from Starbucks. Which, thanks, Aqua.
We'd like to announce our first sponsor. I fucking wish. Just kidding. We have no sponsors.
I don't think they're going to sponsor us now that I've talked all this shit about their breakfast.
It's okay. Starbucks
biscuits.
wasn't on the list. Wasn't on the list, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of food. Just
so, Dekie, how you feeling now?
Yeah, how you feeling? You look a little tired.
Yeah, I'm not feeling fantastic. So I wasted the entire day in Dallas doing nothing, and then I ate I had a lot of American fast food. That was
I was gonna say that that's what you do when you're hanging out for 12 hours in Dallas.
Is that what you're missing? Like most in Mexico was American fast food. So
that is like my number one thing that I'm missing. That and then like the pure brilliance of American Amazon. Those are like my two big misses. But eventually, like it was time. We went back to the airport. There's a lot of traffic. We almost missed our flight despite having nothing to do all day, but we made it. And that was great. Except I started feeling like shit once we got on the plane. And I was all like, because I'd even talked about it. We didn't think that we'd actually get the vaccine at 9 a.m. We thought we'd get pushed back or like have to go to a different place or like three different places. We thought there'd be maybe issues trying to get hers. And it all just works so perfectly. And nothing ever works perfectly. So I'd given ourselves a lot of extra time. And as soon as that happened, we were like, oh, we're going to feel like shit before we get on the plane.
Yep.
Yeah.
It hit you about like 8 hours
12
or something?
hours later or something. Yeah. So.
and it was like right about like a quarter into the flight, I was all like, oh. But it wasn't that bad. It was a gradual like progression of it. And it like both of us at the same time, but the flight's only 2.5 hours, so we felt kind of pretty shitty when we landed, but then we just came home and I passed out. Which I feel better than I did last night. Once we actually got home and got in bed, we both were like sweating, full on fever thing going on. But today I woke up and I'm just feeling like shit, but not dying.
Yeah, it doesn't last long. It's like one day or like it's like
Mine
like 12 hours
longer
later.
than I thought.
Yeah, like 12 for me. It was 12 hours later. I felt really sick for about 8 hours, and then I started, or like 12 hours. I was sick, and then I felt better after that.
Yeah,
it was like whatever. But yeah, great. Glad you're feeling better. Congrats to you and Tanya on the vax. That's big news. Exciting.
That's right.
Enjoy all that cool superhuman shit you get to do now.
Wedding invitations, but they say like, we're getting vaxxed instead.
It was just a really big ordeal to try to make that happen.
Yeah.
But now you're legal there, right? You're legal in Mexico.
Yeah, that was the big thing. I got to renew my visa at the same time.
Look
I
at
was
you.
a little
You're
bit
all
nervous about
squared
coming
away
back
now.
in. Like, I fixed so many issues all in a matter of 36 hours. It's the most stressful 36 hours of my, like, the past, like, 5 years. But, like, so many things are, like, all set and good now, which I'm pumped.
So how long until you're now illegal again? Like
6 months.
Okay, 6 months. So in 6 months, we'll talk to Dekie again, and they'll be like, "Don't tell anyone, guys."
Go in and get the other vaccine. Go get Moderna or something.
Wait, you can do that now.
Collect the Infinity Stones. Collect the Infinity Stones.
People are
get
doing
all
that,
the vaccines.
though. People are like doubling up on vaccines and mixing and matching them now.
What?
That's weird.
Yeah, you can do that. In Canada, they made it.
No. That's different. That's different. No, Canada's is because the first shot of
but
they
they
don't
doing
want you
it in Canada.
They don't want you to double up. They want you. What happens is in Canada, with AstraZeneca causing blood clots, people got the first shot, and then people didn't want to get the second shot due to worried about whatever. So they said, okay, take Moderna as your second shot or whatever.
That works?
And really, that doesn't work that well. I don't know for sure. I'd have to talk to my friend who's in like a microbiology thing. But I really don't think that doesn't make you like as good as 2 shots of the same thing, but it still helps.
Why don't?
So it's like better than nothing.
What the fuck,
But
Canada?
it's like a weird thing.
What? But if you get the first one and don't have a reaction,
know.
you probably won't the second time
Yeah,
either.
but it depends. Like it's
I
also
don't know.
the people that are
I'm not a doctor. I'm a
right.
gamer.
It's people
so
that
I
are
don't know.
nervous too.
Yeah.
Right. It's people that are nervous about it. It might not be a problem to get the second one, but they might be like, I'm not doing it because I'm nervous. And Canada said, I'd rather you get 2 shots of 2 different.
Yeah, we
things
give a lot
than-
of medical advice for a couple guys that just play Tarkov
True.
all day.
Don't listen to me. I failed out of pre-med, so don't. Don't.
Listen,
I left school with medical issues while I was trying to get a medical degree. So
I learned how to rebind an arm back on after it gets blown off by a shotgun scav. I'm a qualified doctor.
True. That survival kit really helps us the tummy out, you know?
If I ever get shot, I know all it takes are some scissors and some tweezers.
I've performed more surgery playing Tarkov than the finest doctors in this world. Listen to me. I know about this stuff.
You could never hope to surpass Aqua's medical
Well, that's not even
knowledge.
a doctor thing, but yeah. That would be
Surgeon.
That's a specific different degree. That's a biology thing, not a doctor thing. But unless you have a doctor in biology.
I am a doctor in everything. Okay.
Anyways. Point is, if the doctors say to do it, whatever. I don't understand, like, once you're vaccinated to go get more. But I guess if that's what the doctors think.
My opinion is to listen to doctors. And
Right.
do
If
what
someone
they
goes
say.
to school, if
Because
someone
they are
went to
smarter
school,
than you.
right. If someone went to school for 12 years for a specific subject and then have worked for 30 years in that field, maybe you listen to them rather than Googling it.
No, while
you
they
know?
were in school, they were indoctrinated into some evil shadow government.
Yeah, ZChum knows, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody who
All the
graduated
doctors.
medical school actually got indoctrinated into a pedophile ring, and they're actually out to put microchips in us.
Yeah. It's been a long con. Every doctor in history has been working towards this Illuminati culmination in 2021. Okay, anyways.
Did you
Anyways,
guys
if
see
Dekie
that,
can do it, you guys can do it. You know.
Did you guys see the Dream? You guys, I think it was like during a YouTube rewind or something where Dream appeared, or Dream did like a face reveal or something, and when he
Yes.
showed his face, he just had like a mask on, like a Dream, like Minecraft skin mask on.
Yes.
And he was like a really scrawny kid.
Mhm.
And it turns out he isn't a really scrawny kid, and he was like using his brother for that.
Right. He was doxxed recently. He
Yeah.
had his brother be the body double for his little merchandise plug, which I think is what it was. It was like a merchandise plug where he showed his face, but
maybe.
it was a mask over top, and he had merchandise or something. And yeah, it wasn't really him. It was his brother, who is much skinnier than him, and
that's the whole
he's,
thing.
he's a chubby guy, I guess, and people are
And
making a big
people
thing out of
lost
it.
their shit over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, anytime any of those Minecraft players do anything, it's like
It's a big deal for
it's
some
all
reason.
over Twitter. It's like all
Minecraft's a
fucking
scary
I-
place
I don't
as far
get
as like
it.
Minecraft content creation.
Yeah.
That's the real deal shit, man.
I don't get it either.
Oh, that's something else. Like a lot of people go crazy for like people that don't show their face for a long time because they get an image in their head, and
of what they think they
and
look
then
like.
right, like, oh, this is what I think they'll look like. This is how I think this person will be in real life. Whatever it is, right? Depending on their content,
And they're always
but
wrong.
they're always wrong, obviously. But yeah, we might have a guest on eventually that will do their first time face cam on here. So I'm not saying who, but eventually.
That sucks because I was gonna talk about their videos today because Okay, never mind.
What are we talking about?
Aqua doesn't know.
Yeah.
Just
I
start
think
talking about
there
everyone's
are two
videos.
options that it could be in my mind.
ZChum, just talk about everyone's videos, and then you're in the clear now. Give them a little taste.
I have two ideas of who it could be, but that's exciting. Yeah, Gamer Hole exclusive. Okay, I gotcha. I thought maybe the other one that I'm thinking of that we also almost had,
Mhm.
but
I'm either really
awesome.
just over Minecraft, or maybe I want to play it. I don't know which one.
Well, I actually got invited to a little private server. It's very lightly modded thing that would be fun if we
Aqua
got
and I
lots of
have
people in.
a duo server we were doing on stream,
Yeah.
and everyone like keeps asking us to continue it, and I'm always like,
Is it everyone though? I really think
yeah.
it's
No,
like
it's-
5 people.
It's a very slow, like, because we post the videos on Also Aqua, which I mean a lot of people love watching it on stream, but
yeah.
we post on Also Aqua, and people like always say, when's the next Minecraft video, on random videos, but then we get 20,000 views, when normally we get
And then
100,000.
then no one wants to actually watch it, and it's like that's where the next Minecraft video is.
Also, we haven't recorded it. Like, we're so close. We're right at the Ender Dragon or whatever.
yeah.
And we just stopped playing.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Oops.
But that was my only time really playing Minecraft.
It wasn't
It's okay.
bad. It's just
It's
like
okay. We had fun, but I don't understand how it's so how is it that popular?
I
like,
don't know. I don't.
I don't
think it's-
understand.
No, it's amazing. It's an amazing game, and then the mods are great. But like, you guys are playing a duo server, right? Which is pretty, first time easy. But like, if you played with like 10 people on the same server, you guys are on at different times, and then there's like, oh, they went and built this, and you get to like look at what they built and then build yours, and as long as
Yeah.
you're all in,
It was like that for me. ZChum would make all this crazy farm shit and like robots and like all. I would like log on
Goddamn.
every once in a
Yeah.
while and
I
I can
just
only
like
imagine his redstone creations.
yeah,
I
I
had,
just
like,
wander
an
around and be like,
automated-
wow,
an automated chicken killing and egg collection machine.
yeah. I just kind of walked
Okay,
around
yeah,
and
I take it back. Minecraft's pretty cool. Now that I'm remembering like all the redstone contraptions and shit.
Yeah.
The problem is I played a lot of Minecraft in high school when it came out, before
same.
redstone was in the game, and then I stopped, and then I came back to it, and now it's got redstone, and that's That's
What's redstone?
pretty cool.
It's how to power everything, how to move stuff
It's like
without
it's
automation.
like the wiring. It's the rust electricity
is-
of Minecraft.
Is ZChum uploading something? I think
No?
it's
His
fixed now.
camera is always
It's
a
just
little
really cool fade in
weird.
and fade outs. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it'll
played
be fine.
Minecraft
As long as it's fine.
back before it was cool. Back before it even had multiplayer. I was
Mhm.
deep in the Minecraft game, and I remember I don't even remember what year, but it was like before you heard about Minecraft. I was a Minecraft hipster.
Same.
And I remember I like dug a giant hole, and that's all it was. Like for hours, like I had spent like 12 hours just digging a hole, and it just kept getting wider and deeper. And like I got to like and it just kept going, and then eventually I remember I was like, oh my god, dude! And so like I was so excited about it. I literally put my game on like a USB stick, and I like rode my scooter over to my friend's house, and I was like, hey guys, I've been playing this game called Minecraft, and look at my hole. And they're like,
Wow.
all right, dude, like,
Cool
wow,
hole.
how long did this? I was like, it took me 12 hours to dig it. It's like perfectly like symmetrical, and they're like, all right. And I was like, man. And then Minecraft like popped and got popular, and they're all like crazy about Minecraft.
Yeah.
And I was like, I told you guys so.
I
That's what it sounded
also
like back in the day.
played it in the day and age where it didn't have the water physics it has today, and if you put a source block for water really high up, it would just
it just flows.
flood the world at that
Yep.
level of water. That was sick.
I just never played it ever. I was playing Diablo 2. First time playing was like for real was with you, ZChum.
To be fair, it's a very like creative game. You have to like
You have to have a big
yeah,
brain.
you have to look at it and be like, oh wow, I want to build a cool log cabin, or I want to build a castle. And
I don't
Dig
like
a
doing
bigger
that.
hole.
It's right. No, it's one of those games where you don't have like a set quest, and Aqua needs like you need to give me a task with a little tick mark once I get
Yeah.
it. You know.
I am very simple brained.
Yeah,
I like
simple brain.
tell me to do something, I go and do it, and then I come back and show it to the NPC like, look, I did it. Please reward me.
Aqua doesn't like going off the rails too much. in
Yeah,
this video
like
games.
that's what I'm saying. Like World of Warcraft, for example, they tell you to do shit, mundane tasks, all day, all night
Aqua
long.
loves
Kill
collecting those-
15 monsters
Yeah,
over
he loves
here.
those bear butts. Yeah, he
Collect
loves picking them.
15 pieces of shit
Goo.
from my ship that exploded over here.
Mhm.
And I like that. I like that a lot. And let me tell you, I'm doing that again. I'm back, baby.
It's
I'm
terrible.
back in. I'm in deep. WoW TBC came out, and I'm having problems with that. And
I subbed for Aqua. I subbed and paid for the big package so I
Yeah.
could play. I played about 45 minutes, I think. Ran around the starter zone after boosting. Talked to some NPCs and asked if they were single. And I think I'm done. I think that was
yeah. Kings was like hitting on like a female NPC in game. Just
I
like
didn't
typing,
hit on her. I just
"Hey."
asked if she's single. You know, I was like,
Hey,
"Whoa,
girl, what do you
hey."
do with those blue tentacles?
Yeah. And then he
when I
finally made it through the dark portal and then logged off, and he hasn't been on since. Canceled the sub.
I feel the same
What,
way about WoW that Aqua feels about Minecraft. I'm just like so uninterested in it.
I have tried so many times, but it's
But-
just like at the end of the day, you're like, I didn't get into it in the early ages. I
You
don't
have to
really want
like
do it now.
run a dungeon with your friends and get that first piece of blue
You know what?
gear.
Maybe.
Dekie
Because,
knows
like,
he was in deep.
I didn't think I
He's
looked
been
at
there. We've been in
Deep
there.
a lot.
I looked at AoE's gameplay and I was like, this looks fucking dumb.
Mhm.
And then I played it and I loved it. So I think I just look at World of Warcraft like gameplay or footage and I'm like,
Oh, true.
what is this shit? Like I don't understand this. There's too many squares with too many spells and
Don't
and
get into it,
items.
ZChum.
Don't get into it. Don't even
ZChum?
touch the ZChum.
I'll say this right now. I know you would like that game. I know you would, but I'm
ZChum,
going
don't
to
do it.
advise that you don't
Yeah.
play it.
One of the problems, ZChum, is like one of the problems that I have with the game is I have to grind for 200, 300 hours before you can really get to the fun stuff or the, because everyone says end games.
That is the fun stuff.
I don't want to grind for 300 hours just to get to max
For
level.
some reason, just that little like, you know, like that experience bar leap when you turn in a quest, that like piece of gear you get as a reward, that little bit of gold, whatever it is, it just keeps me going. That refresh of that dopamine hit in my mind, it just keeps me so in there.
I'm gonna download Burning Crusade after.
No.
I'm
One
not.
time.
Well, when New
I
World
did
comes out, I'm switching.
Okay,
Unless
when
it's
Classic came out, okay,
Yeah.
I did another, couple. I think I did like 4 days or whatever of playing, right?
I think so.
And I tried to get into it, and I think I was level 12 or 13, and I dinged. Like I got to the next level, and everyone says that you're supposed to put ding in chat or whatever in guild chat. And I was in voice chat with Aqua and a bunch of the people, but I wasn't playing with them. But we were just chatting or whatever. And I typed ding into guild chat, and someone starts insulting me. I think it was Mike or someone. He goes, "He's level 13. Why is he saying ding?" I was like,
"Fuck."
I thought that's what you're supposed to do. Like, I don't know. I've never played before.
Listen,
I thought that was like a cool thing. Like,
ding.
Like clap for him. I don't
Kings.
know.
Grats.
Dude,
I was about to say,
grats. I did play WoW
Mike
for
was
like
just being
a week.
a dick.
And I remember everybody going, grats, grats, grats. I'd be like, why the fuck is everyone saying grats?
It's just what you say.
It's what you say when you ding,
That's
right?
the
But
lingo.
like,
You say ding.
I guess it's it's a huge thing when you're near max level because it takes forever. But early levels, you don't really care because people ding all the time, right? Because it's easy early levels. But I guess level 13 or whatever wasn't enough for me to type in ding and get the grass,
No,
level
it
13
is though.
means different things to different people, and I congratulate you, Kings.
That was the highest level I've ever been.
Or
I've downloaded it so many times.
Yeah, how does Mike feel about that now?
Yeah, that's basically max level for you.
Yeah, it is.
When we were playing, at least you didn't end up like Orby. Orby literally leveled from 1 to like 40 in the starting zone, just grinding shit.
Yeah.
It was his first time playing, and he would not leave like the second zone, like the level like 11 to like 17 zone. Well, he just stayed there.
Orby also doesn't believe like if it's a daily quest where you can keep doing it, he refuses to leave it alone. He's like, I have to do this, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, Orby, you don't have to do that level 1 quest 12 times. I'm sorry, you can. You can go.
But like he committed to playing to the point where like, he almost got to max level. It took him forever. But by the time he got to like level 58 or whatever it was, everyone was like done playing. It took him months. and I feel just so he could like raid with us and everything, and he never got there in time. It's so sad.
Because he's getting 1 XP off this freaking
he's
trash
so
mob.
Fucking long in Darkshore. That's why.
Go to the next zone. You're good.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. But anyway, yeah. So TBC is very cool, very fun, and I streamed it the other day. Went great. It was really nice to stream it. And I leveled during stream. I leveled to 60.
Did everyone say
I started at
grats?
58.
Did everyone go grats?
I said
grat.
or I said ding instinctively, and like Kaylee and Mike and everyone were like grats. And then in my mind I was like, everyone watching definitely, like, unless they play WoW, that must have seemed really weird to them. Like, really cringe and weird. But like I just said it just came so naturally. And someone asked me on stream, like, hey, how many hours do you have in this game? And I thought about it. And it scares the shit out of me.
Don't look. I have friends that have years.
Can you look up how many hours you have?
Yes. So if you go on every character and type /played, it shows you how many days you've played that character.
You mean
but
years.
Do you have every character still from like...
Yes, I do. So I could do that, and I'm guessing. So Rust, I have about 2,700 hours. I played the shit out of that game, like a lot, like a scary amount. That's a lot of Rust. In World of Warcraft, I would guess I have about 5,000 hours.
You have way more than that. You have way more than
6,000.
No, you have way more than that.
You had that back in the original days.
You had that in the original days. You have years. Well, you might. My friend has years.
I had multiple in-game years. In-game, my
in-game
play was
years.
Massive.
Yeah, it's definitely my most played game, and I have probably spent over a year of my life in Azeroth. Like, absolutely.
The best year of your life, too, Aqua.
Pretty crazy. That's fucked.
It is gross.
But
Yeah, if you think
I
about
love it, man. And I'm back in there again, electively.
How is because I was all in on classic. I was 100% in. Like those were the glory days, 1 to 60.
Listen,
I fucking
Dekie.
hated Burning Crusade. Even when it came out, I was like, this expansion sucks.
I hate it too. But let me ask you something. Do you like Arena?
No.
Okay, then don't play it. I'm
I
only
never
playing
did.
it for Arena.
I never did
Right,
hardcore
I-
PvP back then.
I
was
did
only
that.
raiding.
I only did it because I wanted to play Arena, because Aqua's talking about how Arena is so good and all this stuff, and you can grind
Arena's
in
awesome.
Arena.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
But then I bought a boost to 58, and then people go, "Hey, you've got to grind for like 30 hours to get to being able to use or play Arena." And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, it's not. There's a little bit in between there.
yeah, never mind."
I don't even think Arena's out yet, actually. Someone said that, but I don't know. But it will be soon.
Have you been to Shatrath?
Not
What
yet.
a terrible
That place
city.
sucks. No, the
Yeah.
whole expansion looks like shit. Outworld is a big shithole. I agree, but once you're done leveling in that dumb fucking place, you just go back to like Orgrimmar or like
Yeah, you go back
Stormwind, and you
hang
fucking
out.
queue for Arena, and then just like kick ass, get gear, and yeah, it's awesome.
Don't
What
play WoW.
What are you playing?
Playing a warlock, baby.
Oh,
Warlocks are
the
strong.
dots.
Yeah, hots and dots. Warlock, resto druid. That's the combo.
Oh, that's fat.
Yeah, hots and
feel
dots. Yeah.
All right. Well, we don't have to make this a World of Warcraft discussion.
Thank
I
God.
just wanted to inquire a little bit because I'm not going to give in to my desires.
Good.
Listen, Dekie, if you want to get serious in the arena, you know where to find me.
Speaking of that, today's the big announcement view thing.
Oh, for Tarkov, yeah.
for a lot of different games, but yeah, they're doing the preview on Tarkov on the
Please wipe.
award show.
Oh, is my boy Geoff doing
Yes,
something?
he's doing it.
Hell yeah, I love Geoff. Dude, I used to hate Geoff. I used to be
Mhm.
like, dude, this Geoff guy, where does he get off? Who
It's
does he
Geoff.
think he is? He's goddamn out there. I was like, I don't know who this man is. Why does he think he has the right to do these award shows and shit? I was like, he's just got some rich dad, and he's out here he's just like likes games, but he has no friends, so he pays everybody to watch these shows. And then I changed my mind. I like Geoff or Jeff. But
Does he wear a blazer and a graphic tee?
yeah, and usually some high tops. But yeah, I've come around to him.
Mhm. He does like all the award shows. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's all he does, really.
And he's best friends with like Kojima, so like, how can I
Yeah.
not like him?
Exactly. Looks like ZChum he's just upset with our World of Warcraft talk or something.
No, dude, I have nothing to contribute to World of Warcraft. This is how Aqua feels every time we talk about crypto. He's just like,
True. Yeah.
I'm Charizard Coin, baby. I'm in there. I
Yeah.
understand crypto. At least I make an
Okay.
effort to
Actually,
understand
if we're gonna
it.
talk
you
about
know?
crypto real quick,
No.
yeah,
No,
real
no,
quick.
no, no,
If
no.
I
you
want
are,
to hear it.
if you
What,
are
Kings,
a
you got us
holder,
a hot tip?
no. If you're a holder, it feels so fucking good. I suggest everyone stop playing the market and just become a holder, right? You buy in something you believe in and then just hold, because I feel great when the market's up. When the market's down, I still feel good because I'm like, I'm holding, baby. I don't care. So
it's
go
time
for
to
the
get
long term.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold
That feels
Charizard.
good.
I don't know
Hold
if you guys
Charizard.
watched the fight with your boy Logan Paul versus that other dude.
Mhm.
Did, yeah.
But Logan Paul was definitely wearing a Charizard
Don't say
coin
that
on his
other
neck.
dude. Logan Paul should be the other dude.
I don't know boxing.
Floyd Mayweather versus the other dude,
Yeah.
the YouTube dude.
I had to ask, I had to get all these details. I thought it was like supposed to be a legit fight, and everybody's like, no, this is not legit.
No,
Like the other
no,
guy's
no,
like
no.
a billion times better.
Dude, that
Mhm.
was so fucking weird to see how like Logan Paul just because every time you see Mayweather fighting, he's fighting like in his weight class, so you always see
Right,
him like
yeah.
fighting against people his size, and then you
Mhm.
see him up there with Logan Paul, and Logan's like a good almost
That man is
foot.
a giant.
He's like a foot
Yeah.
taller than him, and I'm like, wait a
Right.
minute,
And like
Yeah.
his wingspan is so much bigger. It's like, what do you like? You
That's
can't
the
even
only
you can't
reason he
even
could
get
hang
close,
in there for sure.
right? Like
Yeah.
if you're like Logan Paul can just keep like giving jabs and keeping him at a
Can
distance, and
just
then
keep
how is he gonna
tenderly hugging him
and then tenderly hug him too?
giving
and just,
him little kisses
He
on
used
the
to
cheek.
fight like Pacquiao, right? Floyd Mayweather. He's
Yeah.
like a lightweight champ, right?
Yeah.
I don't
He's-
really know boxing.
right. I don't know a
Yeah,
ton of
me
boxing,
either.
but he is considered like one of the best. Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
Some
he's
people say-
he's
but he's
a
one of the
great
top
fighter.
people for a long time, right?
Yeah.
So, right.
And you know, people have been talking about this for like 4 years. I thought they had fought several times already.
No.
What have people been talking about this whole time? And
No, they
why
fought-
did this take so long?
Both the Paul brothers have fought different people, right? But
Oh.
I think Logan Paul.
I can't keep track of this shit.
Logan
I
Paul
don't care at all.
challenged
It's so
Mayweather a
stupid.
long time ago, like
Yeah.
kind of in like a insulting way, and Mayweather said no. And then I think, what was it, 6 months ago or a year ago?
I think Mayweather
they were like-
realized he's getting old as fuck and needs some money.
well,
He's
he already
like-
he got paid $50 million for his last fight, right?
Yeah,
and
but
now
I'm
he's
sure he's
fine.
like, man, I might as well get as much money as I can right now.
Exactly. He has tons of money, but he probably just cashed in again with. I mean, and plus they had
They
an
do.
agreement, like obviously with an exhibition match with no real judges. No, they kind
And
of
one
had
of
like
them
a
is a YouTuber.
right. They had like a thing where there was just like, yeah, let's just box, have a real boxing match, but let's not. I don't think I don't think that if Pacquiao was in there, right? I think Pacquiao would have been like, I'm not taking this agreement. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you, right? Where I
Yeah,
think a
I don't think anyone
44-year-old
would.
man was kind of like, yeah, let's just box, like spar match, and just see,
Yeah.
you know.
They were
let's
just
not try to-
playing around.
Yeah, and everyone
Or
loved
it
it.
was
so
just
whatever.
a publicity stunt. They just went in
So,
there and
I
goofed
wanted
around.
I wanted to watch it live, right? And I ended up getting like pulled into this really seedy Discord where because I didn't
Nice.
want to pay for it, right? I'm not gonna pay
Yeah.
like $50,
We're saying-
$100 to.
Okay, we're gonna say before ZChum admits to this, this is all hypothetical. Okay, go ahead, ZChum.
I hypothetically wanted to watch
Mm-hmm.
it, so I googled it, and then I couldn't find any like free streams anywhere,
Mhm.
and I can't remember how, but in someone's Discord, somebody was. Oh no, I was on Twitch, and I searched on Twitch, Logan Paul, and all the results were like Logan Paul fight,
Right.
reacting to the Logan Paul fight, but there were a couple that
That were, like,
had the
Discord
fight
links.
streaming in like a little tiny square in the corner, and the chat was just them spamming a Discord link. And I was like,
Mhm.
well, I want to watch this. So I click the Discord link. It takes me into a Discord, and the second you join a Discord and you don't have it muted, like the notifications
It's
from
the
it
worst.
muted,
Yeah.
I joined this Discord and all I heard was like the alerts like just fucking running up the side of the screen, and the chat on the side to watch it, you had to watch someone else sharing their screen. There was like 10,000 people in the voice chat, and you join it, and my speakers just went like immediate like peaking because everyone was just like screaming, like 10,000 people just yelling. So I deafened that, and then I join. There's like 10 live streams at the top, people just sharing their screen of them watching the fight. So you have to
Mhm.
join and watch them. And each stream was like a guy watching another stream of someone watching another
Mhm.
stream of someone watching the fight, and you could see like 10 different Discord calls like piled up on each other. That's how I watched it. I watched it through like 6 different screen shares with a constant like, you know that sound that plays when someone joins a live stream on Discord?
Yeah.
It was that sound every second during the fight. But it was
Man.
it's pretty good.
Make
I,
sure to
uh,
pay. Make sure to pay, guys. This is all hypothetical.
I had a hypothetical situation where I got on my Discord with the boys, and we just
Mhm.
pulled up about like 7. This is hypothetical, like I said. We talked about it. Then we ended up just going to buying it each, and we just watched it
Mhm.
separately.
Yeah.
Right, of course. Right.
And we had like right before it started, we need to have the backups ready. So we had like 10 different streams lined up of it. And as we watched, like they kept getting taken
They
down
kept
by
getting
Twitch,
taken
kept
down,
getting
yeah.
taken down. We were like, we got to go to the next guy. And it was so exciting. And I don't give a fuck about boxing. I don't know who Mayweather is. And I don't give I didn't give a fuck about the fight. The best part was, if you guys had hypothetically watched this on Twitch, I know you know about the Among Us penis copy pasta because it was in every stream that was there, and it's like this picture of this Among Us character. It's very large,
Like
and
an
it's
ASCII?
like from like the lower portion up, and he's just sitting there so dominating. It's very large, and and it was just in every stream we went to, and now it's like my favorite copy pasta in the game. It's so funny. Anytime that I ever see I've seen it a lot too much in my stream. I'm not trying to get banned, but I found it very strange. Some people would face cam, some people wouldn't face cam. And I loved the people that would face cam, so you get to watch them watching the fight, because I didn't care about watching the fight. I just cared about seeing them be excited about it. But they would constantly be like, hey guys, stop the copy pasta the spam. Get it out of here. Get it out. And they would ban people for doing it. And I'm like, do you not realize your channel's going to be taken down in about 5 minutes?
Are breaking TOS anyways.
Yeah, like who cares about the copy paste?
I'm like, man, I'm glad you guys are keeping your channels clean. If you're taken down, we go to the next guy.
I remember
so many people just kept banning it.
I remember a while ago, I think it was a while ago, Paul fight where the guy was pretending he was under the UFC category, like for the game. And he had a controller in his hand. He's
he was pretending he
the
was
actual fight,
playing.
and he's like, "Oh god," you know, and he's like pretending he's playing, and that was the funniest one I've seen.
That's amazing.
That's
like
actually awesome. Yeah,
that kid, that Rust clip of that guy like typing in his door code, but covered the webcam,
covering his webcam, and
then clicked in the door code. Oh my god,
so good. I saw one where a guy was recording it, or he was streaming, and he had it pointed at his TV. But just in front of his TV, just covering just the corner of it, he was playing guitar. It was like guitar stream, music stream, but like right behind him was the fight. And that's good. The guy covering his camera to type in his door code.
Man, the things people do for like traction on Twitch, it's so hard though. You know, you can't blame him.
Everyone would know.
It's so hard.
It's so weird to me because like you know why they're there. They're not there for your stream. They're there to watch that fight, and they're never gonna come back.
Doesn't matter.
Well, those Discord links are actually pretty smart because you could maybe get an extra, like say 10,000 people joined. You might be able to advertise other things, affiliate codes or whatever.
I watched
from that.
I know. I joined that Discord, and the second the fight was over, I watched it just like.
Everyone left.
Evacuated. Like the voice chat just boop, 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 boop.
You'd have to be crazy to stay in that Discord.
Yeah, that's like the dark web of Discords. That's scary shit. I wouldn't.
But they will profit off that in some way,
on those links
Dude, I knew that Discord was gonna get like sold and renamed or something. Like, I'm sure there's a huge market out there for Discord servers where you can just like buy a Discord server based on like member population. I'm gonna Google
that.
Yeah, you can. No, you can sell your Discord. I know people that have sold their Discords.
Fiverr Discord servers.
Yeah, you can sell your Discord to people.
All right, how much do you think my Discord is worth?
Do not sell your. It's not worth it.
I will real active Minecraft player for your Discord server. $60.
That's quality.
And the photo is like the lowest resolution fucking Minecraft image I've ever seen.
Well, with the new stage thing on Discords, it actually could be an interesting thing to pay people to do presentations on your Discord.
When did Fiverr become
Fiverr's
been $5?
No, Fiverr's been a huge thing for a long time, and there is a lot of expensive ones. They always go, oh, starting at, and then whatever, but that's like for absolute base shit, right? And then they're like, it's actually $250 for something you actually good.
$60, I'll actually do the job.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think I've ever been on the Fiverr site, but I had like one guy that did a bunch of videos for me. He just constantly hired Fiverr dudes to like.
Oh, we have one on the Gamer Hole.
Yeah, we do.
Remember?
Yeah. Our Jamaican friend.
That has to go on Twitter right now. Or
it already is on Twitter.
Let's edit it into the podcast. Right here.
Yeah,
just kidding.
That's
not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. Look, if it doesn't happen live on the Gamer Hole, it's not in there.
We'll put it on the Gamer Hole Twitter. Follow the Gamer Hole Twitter. We have one.
Sure.
Yeah, we
The
do have a
at
gamer
the
hole
gamer
Twitter
hole.
now. Hey, oh, speaking. Oh well, okay. First off, Fiverr is a bizarre place. I had heard of it, but I didn't think it was like that big. It's massive.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people making a living off of Fiverr, which
Yep.
I'm starting to
Which is
think we should
strange.
do a
It's
Fiverr
very
review video where we go on Fiverr
Sure.
and just order like
Sure.
horrible things. Terrible.
Easy.
I will be your Discord server
Honestly-
moderator.
Honestly, it's not that hard. We could take a funny segment of this podcast and we could pay a bunch of animators to animate it.
Dude,
And then boom.
for only $10, this guy will become our Discord moderator, moderate our server, fix bugs, mute, kick, and ban people who break the rules.
wow.
Whoa.
I can make
$10.
Discord bots, but I'm still a beginner.
Dude,
What
do you think
does-
that guy makes a full living
Dude,
off
this
from
is just
being
open-ended.
300?
He's got no time limit here. He's just...
That's us. Yeah. How long does $10 get?
I
you?
will be your
Yeah,
Discord moderator
per
forever
month?
for only $10.
Whoa.
Oh, this guy's he's having a hard spot. He's in a rough spot in life.
He's in a rough spot. He needs
I'm-
$10.
I'm about to buy this.
But don't. He could ruin your maybe he wants to get you give him admin, then he gets terminates your
Yeah,
Discord. Yeah.
mhm. Maybe we can just buy him to be on the gamer hole with us.
Yeah, maybe.
We should do
Can we
some...
buy a new host of the gamer hole?
Maybe we should buy a guest.
A guest. Yeah.
We
and
should
just
buy a
talk to
guest.
them.
Maybe we buy a guest and we do it on the members only special.
Or not. Like if it goes well, like it can that should just be like a regular episode. We want people to see that, you know? Like,
yeah. You
we
said
want
it goes well. Good luck with that.
I will
one.
have you on my podcast as a guest.
Ooh.
No,
I'm
we
doing that
want
one.
Does
a
he have
guest.
stats for his podcast?
Yeah, what's
Can
his
we
podcast?
also just record it and then technically he's on ours? Like,
I don't know.
I will
But anyways,
be
yeah,
your
Fiverr's
podcast
crazy. I know there's tons of companies out there that are. I don't necessarily like this idea, but like where you outsource all of your work to Fiverr people, and then you really usually get shoddy work. But
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the Fiverr people then outsource it to someone else.
yeah, exactly.
well,
So
and
it's like a weird. It's like a definite weird thing.
We can pay some random Indian guy to be on our podcast. As
Did
our
you
guest.
tweet out the gamer hole?
Sure. We're doing like back end.
I wish I had skills
Work
to be on
on-
Fiverr. I would
Yeah,
like to go into the
okay,
Fiverr
let's
ecosystem.
actually get to something here, guys. Comment what we should do with the weird Fiverr information, but let's move on.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some Fiverr stuff. I don't care what we gotta do, but I'm gonna do some Fiverr stuff on the
Careful,
gamer
it's a
hole.
deep hole. It's a deep
Mhm.
dark
It is
hole.
This is gonna be good.
ZChum's gonna go broke.
Mm-hmm.
It's an addiction.
This is gonna be really good.
Okay.
um,
But anyways, have you guys done anything? Dekie had a very eventful 36 hours. You guys,
you think I
Do
do
anything other than
anything,
gaming?
Kings? You think I
okay?
do anything?
ZChum
but
doesn't go
sit here?
outside.
Actually, that's not
Aqua-
true. Actually, I went swimming the other day, so
Oh,
suck
there
it.
you go.
Like a
Aqua
pool.
has been going outside, I think.
Nah, I've been trying to, but it's been fucking storming and raining and shit all the time. I was gonna go try and play golf, but it was a thunderstorm, and you don't want to be swinging around metal poles in a thunderstorm.
Well,
so
that's
I
not
didn't
true.
do
If you
that.
don't believe in it, it won't hit you. You just don't have to believe it. It's
Yeah,
really
we
good.
went over that. I mean, that's fine. Next time, I'll take your word for it. Generally, you advise me on all things.
Yeah,
you know, that I do,
I
and-
know. I know a guy that's what he said. He said, "I don't believe in it," and then he would go stand next to metal things, and I've never seen him get struck by lightning. So it must
100%.
be it. You know.
I'm gonna
Just
come
kidding.
back
Anyone
with
watching
a
this
totally
don't-
cool,
yeah.
like spider web electrical scar on like half of my body,
Or you'll
Whatever.
just die.
Or
You
just
know?
die. Or that.
So yeah, anyone that's actually listening to our advice on
What is the survival
Podcast
rate
don't.
on a lightning
I feel like
strike?
it's usually pretty high. People don't usually die from lightning strikes.
Really?
I don't know.
I
if
think
I...
there's a
Or
lot
do
of
I only
dead
hear about the people that
There's a
live
lot of
Yeah,
from
I
dead
think
lightning
there's a
strikes?
lot
strikes.
of dead people. Yeah.
Do people get struck by lightning a lot? Like what? How many people get struck by lightning
I think
annually?
like 3 a year. I'm pretty sure.
Pretty low.
In the world or in
90%
the
of
US?
lightning strike victims survive. Okay.
Oh.
Who's
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Though
Damn,
you're
all
left
that big,
with
and then they're
Yeah. There's some side effects.
well, you're left with
like
lingering and
superpowers.
debilitating health issues. So,
Mm.
Like what?
like
just
the
so you guys
ability.
know-
Have you ever seen that cartoon Static Shock? The guy who
Oh my God! You just whoa! I totally forgot about that until just now.
That's the side effect. You get cool superpowers.
You know, I shocked myself with the dog collar, right? That
You made it through that, Aqua?
I've stuck my finger into a light bulb socket.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Not on purpose, by accident. I was trying to screw in a light bulb while it was on. I just slipped my.
I did the same thing as a kid.
Why would you?
I got a little. What do you mean? I don't know.
What?
Why is it plugged in? Or why is it off?
You can't tell if it's on or not when you're changing the light bulb because it's off.
Wait, what are you screwing the light bulb into?
It was a lamp.
Why is it plugged in?
I don't know. I mean, I
Here we
can't
go.
answer that.
I don't know if you guys know. Well, you're a homeowner now. You should know this. ZChum knows this. Anytime you play with electrical stuff, you go to the breaker and turn it off.
It's fine. I was fine. Not a big deal. Just like your whole arm like vibrates for a second. And you go, whoa.
And his brain function has not had 100% in a while.
It's a weird feeling. Dekie knows. We talked about this with the car battery, and Dekie does it for fun.
Oh yeah, Dekie does.
Yeah.
When I got my Game Boy Advance SP as a kid, it was very dark in my room, and I wanted to plug in the charger, and I was unfamiliar with the charger, and I was trying to find the electric or the outlet. Sorry, and like my child brain for some reason was like, well, I can't find the outlet, so I'll take my finger and touch it to the prongs so I can guide it into the outlet.
God.
Since it's dark and I can't see, I'll use my finger like as a guide to feel its way into the outlet. And I electrocuted the shit out of myself. And it was like 1 a.m. I was not supposed to be playing Pokemon Leaf Green at the time. And I just like let out a fucking scream at 1 a.m. and my parents came in and I'm like on the floor next to the power outlet, just like crying and shaking.
It happens. It happens. Okay.
Electrocution. It happens.
All right. I know we need to wrap up, but this is a genuine question. Do you guys have I had a very unique upbringing. And
we know.
I feel like my parents had more of a imprinted themselves on me than a lot of people's parents do. But are there still things that you're terrified to do because your parents put such an emphasis on it when you were a child?
No.
Like the idea of putting a plastic bag over my head.
Nope.
Oh God, yeah, no.
Is the most terrifying idea in my life. Even though I know with my
instantly
adult brain
die.
and my adult functions, I could rip a hole in it. I could take it off. But I still will not put a plastic bag on my head for my life because my parents were like, "You will instantly die if you ever do that."
I'm still afraid somebody is gonna pull up next to me in a vehicle and ask me where the McDonald's is and ask me to get in and help them find it because I'm a cute little baby and they want to steal me.
Actually, I did that one time, but I got free McDonald's. It's pretty cool.
It's just there's a lot of things in life that I as an adult every once in a while I'll come on something I'm like, why am I so freaked out about this? There's really nothing wrong here, and then I'm like, it's fine. It's my parents and my childhood.
So,
and I never came to my own conclusions on this.
My mom was engineered to do this to me. She did it more than anybody. I had a very neurotic upbringing, and that's why I am so affected to this day. But so my parents, they got me and my sister a jungle gym, a kid thing with swings and shit for the yard. And we got it, and I was like, this is sick. I fucking love this thing. This is so rad. I want to swing on these swings. I want to climb on this shit. I'm going to jump off it and pretend I'm in Jackass. It is going to be awesome. And then my mom was like, hey, you know that cool thing we just got you in the yard? Don't touch it. And I was like, what? Why? She's like, bats with rabies. They're going to lick it. At night, the bats lick the swing set at night with their tongues, with their rabies tongues. Don't touch it ever. And then I was scared to use it from then on.
Dude, I
She
don't.
was like,
I
meant.
don't think that's right.
No, it's not. It's insane. Nobody thinks that way. It's ridiculous.
Why did she get it for you?
I think your mom had just
don't
read
know.
about rabies and decided.
That night, like, read something like, oh, a raccoon can lick something or something. Like, don't. If there's get into the garbage, don't eat like a half-eaten hamburger out of the garbage that a raccoon was eating.
Parents always did this shit where they'd read about one single case of something in the U.S.
That's what it was. Yeah.
One person gets fucking abducted via MySpace, conversing with like an adult on MySpace, and every mother in the United States was like, MySpace is the devil.
Yeah.
You can't have a MySpace. You'll get
Anecdotes
abducted.
It's just
are
kind
not
of creepy,
studies.
though. Let's be real.
MySpace was creepy, but
But it's because like one kid somewhere got catfished by an adult and abducted, and it was like on Dr. Phil or something, and then all of a sudden every mom in the U.S. was like, social media is horrible, and now they're the only ones on Facebook. So who's the loser now?
Same thing with cans, drinking out of cans. Like, one person got like sick, listeria from a rat peeing on top of a can. And ever since then, I had a teacher who told us about this and scared the fucking shit out of me and my friend to this day. The two of us were in that class. Guess what? We wash our cans still. I still wash my cans while I rinse them off. That's apparently enough to kill the rat pee.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of water. But
wow, your stomach acid isn't enough, huh? It's just got a little bit of
just
water.
put some water on it.
yeah. Or like just the rat pee is just a little more diluted, I guess. But I don't know. I rinse off my cans every time.
Yeah. Okay.
So whatever.
All right. Hey, thanks for watching the Gamer Hole. Make sure to rinse your cans.
Rinse your
rinse
cans.
the cans, everyone.
Also, hit subscribe. Okay.
We are unironically going to end this episode. If you're listening on Spotify, thank you so much for listening to us today. If you're watching us on YouTube, go ahead and click on over to the members only video now, where we're going to talk about some real TOS stuff, some real unmonetizable secret content, really saving the best for there.
We're gonna take the hypothetical off from all our stories.
I've got something growing on my balls, and I need you guys to check it out. So if you guys want to see that, come on over to the members only area.
It's more of the same. Let's not.
Sometimes
we do get a little more rowdy, a little more. We push the line a little bit in there sometimes, but generally it's the same.
Don't listen to
So
Aqua.
don't-
It's
don't-
fucking cool. It's sick.
No, it's.
Thank you for watching the Gamer Hole. Thank you for listening to the Gamer Hole, and we'll see you next Thursday, every Thursday, for the rest of your life. What?
Aqua
Dekie?
already has the outro for this, ZChum.
Okay, go ahead, Aqua.
Now we gotta listen to Aqua's
All right,
outro.
play my new outro. I'm wearing the same shirt in that. Hey, thank you for watching the Gamer Hole today. I hope you enjoyed your time in the hole with us. But if you want to see some exclusive content, every week we do a special episode as well as the occasional live stream, just some extra stuff. You can join the members program here on YouTube. There's a little join button down below the video there. Check it out. Either way, we'll see you again next week, every Thursday, forever.